Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for checking out our project. I'm Chris at Able Apes, and I want to start by telling you why we're making this game. So Michael and I, we both play a lot of card battle games, but there are a few things that really bother us about these games. So we did a survey, a large survey of over 1,000 active players who play card battle games to see if they shared our frustrations. Now, to our surprise, the top frustrations of the player community were totally in sync with the frustrations that Michael and I had, and that's why we decided to build this game. So what are the top frustrations that we're solving? Number one, you have to pay a lot of money to get the good cards and build competitive decks in these games. So if someone outspends you, they have a clear advantage over you, and that sucks. Plus, every time that there's a new expansion, you have to spend even more money. To me, this makes all these games basically pay-to-win games, and that's exactly what many of the players in our survey said. So being game developers ourselves, we decided to build a card game that's not pay-to-win. That's our mission for this game. And in our game, all the cards will be free, so there won't be any pay-to-win at all. And while we're at it, we're also going to fix two other top frustrations players told us about. Number two, the amount of RNG in these games. You know, it's kind of insane. Sometimes it almost feels like you're playing a game that's just a bunch of RNG events strung together. Sometimes it almost feels like a slot machine. But in our game, RNG is going to be used in small doses only, and we won't have out-of-control RNG cards or mechanics that often decide matches. And number three, OP cards. A lot of players told us that they're frustrated with OP cards and the need for a better balancing approach. We've developed a proprietary formula that we'll use to identify OP cards. Then we'll fix them using monthly balance patches, which will not require any client updates. So that's the backstory of why we're making this game. Now let's talk a little bit about why we're using Kickstarter. But before I do that, real quick, Michael's going to walk you through what you can do in our game.
What's up guys, Michael here at Able Apes. I'm going to walk you through all the fun things you can do in our game. Number one, build any deck from day one. As Chris said, you get all the cards for free in our game. And you get them as soon as you download the game, so no need to grind either. You can build any deck you want from day one, limited only by your imagination. Plus, you can invite your friends without worrying they'll be too far behind in cards. Number two, sci-fi battles. Our game is futuristic sci-fi set in space. Awesome robots, cool aliens, and powerful human and animal soldiers. You play as a commander who builds an amazing army and battles players around the world. We're doing our part. Are you? Join us. Number three, fun game modes. Our game's going to have a lot of fun game modes, guys. Of course, it's going to have casual and ranked in constructed. It's going to have draft mode. It's going to have 2v2 co-op and so on. Number four, tournaments. Alright guys, you like watching tournaments? In our game, you can play in tournaments. You can win awesome in-game rewards and have lots of fun doing so. Number five, social. We're going to have guilds. Guild chat, guild battles, guild games, and a lot of other exciting features. Card games are fun, but they're going to be way more fun with friends. Number six, ladder. Guys, we believe we've designed the most player-friendly ladder system in this genre. Our season is 3 months long, and our game rewards skill versus volume of play. So if you're really skilled, you can make it to our top rank, Grandmaster, without having to play for 26 hours a day, 10 days a week. Number seven, community. Last but most important, we're going to build the game working very closely with the player community. Your feedback is going to shape the game to a level never before seen in this genre. In fact, our resource system, very important part of the game, is already an idea from our community. So I hope you too will join our community by backing our project. Let's do it.
Awesome. Now let's talk about why we're using Kickstarter. And there are two main reasons. The first one is we want to make sure players actually support the idea for our game, that they really want to play it before we build the rest of it. Second reason, as you know, our mission is to make a card game that's not pay to win. But if we take money from traditional investors, they'll force us to squeeze every penny out of players. Because investors want to maximize their financial returns, which basically means they'll force us to build yet another pay-to-win card game. So by making this a Kickstarter project and going direct to players like you, we can stay true to our mission, and hopefully you'll join us in this mission, and together we can build a card game that's not pay to win. Now, in terms of our team, there's a lot of info down below, but the short version is that there's 4 of us in our team. We've already built and released a successful mobile game for Android and iOS, and we built a demo for this game, which you can check out in the video down below. The game demo already runs on iPads, iPhones, as well as Android phones and tablets. And so in addition to the 4 of us, we also work with very skilled freelancers for art, animation, sound design, voiceovers, etc. So between our team and our freelancers, we have all the skills and experience to build this game very successfully. So if you've made it this far, I hope you'll back our project and join us in this mission. But before I wrap up this video, let me explain 2 more things: how we plan to use the funds and our timeline. So we'll use the initial funds to complete the core game, and when we hit the stretch goals, we'll use those funds to complete additional things in the game. There's a lot more detail about stretch goals down below. But regarding timeline, our target is to have the beta version ready in about 12 to 14 months, and then to release the game during December next year. And we definitely hope to beat our timeline, and we're all going to be working very hard to beat it. But to be honest, there's also a chance that we may get delayed, because video games sometimes can run into totally unexpected problems. Having said that, the technology and skills we need to complete Cosmic Brawl are the same ones that we used to build our released mobile game and this gameplay demo. So I'd say the risk of delay is not very big. Okay, let's wrap this up. We've had a lot of fun building the demo and setting up this Kickstarter, and hopefully it's successful. And, well, that's up to you. But we hope you'll join us in this mission by backing our project. All 4 of us look forward to building this game with you, a game that we can all enjoy for many, many years. Let's do it.